Whether it is the forum or the Science Lab social group, what has become a very popular saying is the idea of trusting the process. And so I wanted to do this video to talk a little bit about what trusting the process is and what the process is, because there seems to be some confusion about what the process is. The process is basically what our coaches do to walk you through how to optimize your plan on an individual basis. And so the idea of some rigid plan that is irrespective of the way that you feel or irrespective of your body weight or the way that your clothes are fitting, that's not the process. The process is, occasionally you'll have to do some things that maybe you hadn't considered in the past, and then you'll experiment with that, and then you'll move on to something else different. We kind of keep the things that are working, and then we get rid of the things that aren't. And the things that work for some people aren't the things that work for other people. And so the one thing that concerns me is this thought that this is a rigid plan. Now, the other thing that concerns me is people will often say, well, I avoid the scale. And look, a lot of us have complicated relationships with the scale, and so I'm respectful of that. But if you don't get on the scale for a month, and then you get on the scale for a month, and you're sort of surprised at what it says, I think that also is going to not help your relationship with the scale. And so you got to keep that in mind, that that information is just one piece of data that is going to be helpful to guide your process a little bit. And so if it bothers you, maybe doing it weekly, maybe doing it monthly, but there are a lot of people that have thoughts about, well, this is what I should weigh or this is what I shouldn't weigh. And a lot of the times that's not based on much. It's not based on body fat percentage or whatever. We have a lot of people that come in at a lower weight, and then their weight might go up, but then their body fat percentage goes down because they end up adding lean mass and becoming more of what they wanted to be in the first place. So I hope this helps. I hope this defines what trusting the process is, because just blindly following something that's not working for you is not the process, and I want to make that very clear.